Hello friends, my name is Karine. Before I start the video, I would like to tell you that if you see commercials in my videos, I'm not the one that's the cause for it. Okay, so just pass the videos, the commercials, and just go back to the video in progress. I'm not the one monetizing. I don't monetize God's work. Okay, so I just want to apologize ahead of time if you see something like that. Okay, so this is a very encouraging dream that I had on May 23rd. It was a dream that had so many different topics in there. It was fascinating, really, but the I'm only making a video about one part of the dream for now, and that's directly concerning our pets. In this dream, I was doing chores and I was outside, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my two little puppies showed up on my right side. And I turned around to look at them because I was so surprised that they were outside without me knowing about it. Usually they are always inside. And if they are outside, I monitor them, right? I supervise them. So the thing that surprised me is that they each had their traveling harnesses on. The harness that I put on them to attach them to their car seat when we go for a ride. They had them on, and I didn't put them on, and my husband didn't put them on. Okay, so someone got them ready for traveling, and it wasn't me. And they came side by side together towards me, nice and peaceful. I'm like thinking to myself, who got you guys ready for traveling? Okay, so in a dream, the scene shifted, and I went back to my chores. Okay, and all of a sudden, out of my right, but a little bit farther towards the woods, because we live on a border of a forest. It's very beautiful. All of a sudden, I see a crystal castle. What? A crystal castle? It's very beautiful. I don't have any crystal castles. In that dream, I saw that. It was in the middle of my backyard, basically. And I kid you not, inside the middle of that castle, made out of crystal, were my two puppies with their traveling harnesses on. What? It was adorable. And the puppies were at great peace with one another. Usually they're rambunctious. They act up and they're silly, right? They hardly ever sit side by side together. And I thought, well, that's really strange. In the dream, I didn't really realize what was happening. That's how dreams from God are. Usually you see things and you don't understand everything you see. And when you wake up, and the more time goes by, the more you think about it and pray on it and ask the Lord clarifications. He tells you things, and the Holy Spirit reveals things. And the crystal castle was heaven, basically. And my puppies had their harnesses on that were put on them, not by me. Okay, so obviously it wasn't my husband and it wasn't me. So I conclude, obviously, that it was the Lord. No, obviously it's imagery. He doesn't need to put a harness on a dog to bring him to heaven, obviously. But in a dream, this is how the message was conveyed to me. The other thing that was strange is that both of my puppies' the hair do was done. They looked like they just had gotten groomed, and their hair was done perfectly. They were so silky and so pretty. And yeah, usually I take care of that, but in a dream I had not done that, right? So it's wonderful because so often I had worried about what would happen to my puppies after I get raptured, right? And I love my puppies a lot. I consider them to be my children. And that's a big load off my shoulders here. So because the Lord told me on November 12th to share all my dreams that he gives to me, not share my personal dreams, but only those that he gives to me. Because on November the 16th, 4 days later, he told me the reason why. He told me he wanted me to encourage his believers and warn the unbelievers of what is coming so that they could believe and escape what is coming. Okay, so I'm obeying the Lord. Basically, this was absolutely lovely. These puppies were not only well cared for, but they were at complete peace. They were rescued. And that little crystal castle is heaven. Okay? So people, be encouraged and do not worry about your little loved ones with fur and hair and feathers. Okay? Because the Lord's got that under control. He's got it in his control. He knows you love them. He knows I love them. Right? And he does not want us to be tortured with thoughts like that. So don't worry about it. It doesn't mean they're going to be raptured with us. I have no idea. Maybe so and maybe not. I don't know. The point is, you will see them again in heaven. And they will be at complete peace and well cared for. So this is worth conveying to you. So be courageous. We have a beautiful future ahead of us. It's very lovely what's coming for us. I love you, and I will talk to you later. The other part of the dream, I'm going to make another video for. This dream was packed with so much full of information. It was amazing. Okay, love you, and talk to you later. Bye.